Hello everybody, I am Foxfire. This is the Fox Gaming Channel. We are back with a new episode of my old school RuneScape Ironman account. Alright, so today we are going to knock out some more quests. We are getting a lot closer to actually being done with all the quests for free to play. That is good. That is really good. But we are going to do Demon Slayer. So for Demon Slayer we need 25 bones and 1 gold and a bucket of water. And we start the quest in Varrock. So we have to go talk to Eris. And she is the fortune teller. She should be right up here. Yes. Hello, young one. Cross my palm with silver, and the future will be revealed to you. Alright, let's do it. Okay, here you go. Come closer, and listen carefully to what the future holds for you. As I peer into the swirling mist of the crystal ball. I can see images forming. I can see you. You are holding a very impressive looking sword. I'm sure I recognize that sword. There is a big dark shadow peering now. Ah! Are you alright? It's Delrith. Delrith is coming. Who's Delrith? Delrith! Delrith is a powerful demon. Oh, I really hope you didn't see me looking at him. Sorry. Oh, I hope he didn't see me looking at him through my crystal ball. He tried destroying the city 150 years ago. He was stopped just in time by the great hero Wally. Using his magic sword Silverlight, Wally managed to trap the demon in the stone circle just south of the city. Ye God, Silverlight was the sword you were holding in my vision. You are the one destined to stop the demon this time. How am I meant to fight a demon who can destroy cities? If you face Delrith while he is still weak from being summoned and use the correct weapon, you will not find the task too arduous. We'll just say too difficult. Do not fear. If you follow the path of the great hero Wally, then you are sure to defeat the demon. Okay. Where is he? I'll kill him for you. The overconfidence of the young. Delrith can't be harmed by ordinary weapons. You must face him using the same weapon that Wally used. Wally doesn't sound like a very heroic name. Yes, I know. Maybe that is why history doesn't remember him. However, he was a very great hero. Who knows how much pain and suffering Delrith would have brought forth without Wally to stop him. It looks like you are going to need to perform similar heroics. Okay, so how did Wally kill Delrith? Wally managed to arrive at the stone circle just as Delrith was summoned by a cult of chaos druids. Die, foul demon! Now, what was that incantation again? Alright. So, right here, this incantation is going to be unique to every player. So, what I have here is going to be different from what somebody else has. So I highly recommend you write down your guys' incantation if you're doing this quest. Aber, Galbido, Camarithum, Carlum, Pucci. I am the greatest demon slayer ever. by reciting the correct magical incantation and thrusting Silverlight into Delrith while he was newly summoned, while he was able to imprison Delrith in the stone block in the center of the circle. Delrith will come forth from the stone circle again. I would imagine an evil sorcerer is already starting on the rituals to summon Delrith as we speak. And where can I find Silverlight? Silverlight has been passed down through Wally's descendants. I believe it is currently in the care of the... I believe it's currently in the care of one of the king's knights called Sir Prism. He shouldn't be too hard to find. He lives in the royal palace in the city. Tell him Eris sent you. Okay, thanks. Let's do this then. Let's get Silverlight. Alright, so we need to go to the Varrock Palace and find this Sir Prism. Hello, who are you? I'm a mighty adventurer. Who are you? I am Sir Prism, a bold, famous knight of the realm. This is exactly who we were looking for. Eris said I should come talk to you. Eris? Is she still alive? I remember her from when I was pretty young. Well, what do you need to talk to me about? I need to find Silverlight. What do you need that for? I need it to fight Delrith. Delrith? I thought the world was rid of him, thanks to my great-grandfather. Well, Eris Crystal Ball seems to think otherwise. Well, if the ball says so, I better help you. The problem is getting Silverlight. You mean you don't have it? Oh, I do have it, but it's too powerful that the king made me put it in a special box, which needs 3 different keys to open it. That way it won't fall into the wrong hands. So give me the keys. Well, it's not so easy. I kept one of the keys. I gave the other 2 to other people for safekeeping. One I gave to Robin, the captain of the palace guard. I gave the other to the wizard Trailborn. Can you give me your key? Well, there's a problem there as well. I managed to drop the key in the drain just outside the palace kitchen. It is just inside and I can't reach it. So what does the drain lead to? Is the drain for the... It is the drain for the drain pipe running from the sink into the kitchen down to the palace sewers. And where does this wizard live? Actually, he lives in the wizard tower. We already know that. We've done dealings with him before. Alright, let's go get some keys. Let's go find this drain that he dropped his key in. Let's do an Evil Bob random event. What happened? So you've been captured too? Captured? Yes, Evil Bob captured me and stuck me in this prison. How do I get out of here? I can't be held captive by a cat. Some of these balloon animals have the keys in them, and if you pull the big lever, it tells you which one. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's find this lever. Okay, so we're looking for that. Oh, right there. Pop, you balloon. That's one key. Ah, gotta find a fat one with no ears. Wait. Right there. Alright, one more key to go. And it's another fat one with no ears. Pop! Did it. We can get out of here. Sorry. I just had to do that. Hey, and we got a EXP lamp. What to use it on? You know what? I'm just going to throw it on prayer. Alright. Now let's get back to finding this drain. And here it is. Alright, so let's use our bucket of water on the drain. Okay, I think I've washed the key down in the sewers. I better go down and get it. Alright, let's go get this key out of the sewers then real quick. Alright, in the Varrock sewers. So I believe it was right up over here. Yes, right there. Alright, and that's one key down, two to go. Okay, and then for the second key, we need to talk to Captain Robin, who is also in the Varrock Palace. What are you doing up here? Only the palace guards are allowed up here. Yes, I know, but this is important. Okay, I'm listening. Tell me what's so important. There's a demon who wants to invade the city. Is it a powerful demon? Yes, very. As good as the palace guards are, I don't know if they are up to taking on a very powerful demon. I'm not them who are It's not them who are going to fight the demon. It's me. What? All by yourself? How are you going to do that? I'm going to use a powerful sword called Silverlight, which I believe you have one of the keys for. Yes, I do, but why should I give it to you? Fortune teller Eris said I was destined to kill the demon? No, I don't think that's what we need to say. I think we need to actually say, Sir Prison said you would give me the key. Oh, he did he? Well, I don't report to Sir Prison. I report directly to the king. I didn't work my way through the ranks of the palace guards so I could take orders from an ill-bred moron who only has his job because his grandfather was a hero with a silly name. Well, what did he give you the keys for then? Only because the king ordered him to. The king couldn't get Sir Prism to part with his precious ancestral sword, but he made him lock it up so he couldn't lose it. I got one key, and I think some wizards got another. Now, what happened to the third one? Sir Prism dropped it down the drain. The idiot. Okay, I'll give you the key. just so that it's you that kills the demon, not Sir Prison. Alright, and we got ourselves the second key. And then the third key, we have to get it from Trailborn, whatever his name is, in the Wizard's Tower. So I will head over there real quick. Hello, young thingamaboot. I need to get the key given to you by Sir Prison. Sir Prison, who's that? What would I want his key for? He told me you were looking after it for him. That wasn't very clever of him. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Go and tell him to find someone else to look after his valuables in the future. Well, have you got any keys knocking around? Now you come to mention it. Yes, I do have a key. It's in a special closet It is in a special closet of valuable stuff. Now, how do I get into that? I sealed it using one of my magical rituals, so it would make sense that another ritual would open it again. So, do you know what the ritual to use? Let me think a second. Yes, a simple Drazer-style ritual should suffice. Main problem with that is I'll need 25 sets of bones. Now, where am I going to get a hold of something like that? Alright, let's get the bones that we already have. I have some bones. Give them here then. That's all 25 sets of bones. Wings of dark and color too, spreading in the morning dew. Lock away, I have a key. Return it now, please unto me. Alright, and that should take care of the keys. So, let's go back to the Varrock Palace and get our hands on Silverlight. Alright, now we're back at Sir Prison. So, how are you doing with getting the keys? I've got all 3 keys. Excellent, now I can give you Silverlight. And we got ourselves a very shiny sword. That sword belonged to my great-grandfather. Make sure you treat it with respect. Now go kill that demon. Alright. So before we go and attack this demon, we are going to go and prepare for this fight. Okay. So I am right before entering the Dark Altar here. I brought as much of the food as I could. The best food I had already. I still need to stockpile up on some more food. But let's get into this boss fight. Huh? That was weird. Where's he at? There we go. Arise, almighty Dalrith. Bring destruction to this soft, weak city. Arise, Dalrith. The wizards cast an evil spell. Ah, at last you are free, my demonic brother. Rest now, and then you have your revenge on this pitiful city. Who's that? No, that Silverlight. Dareth is not ready yet. I've got to get out of here. Oh, I didn't want to fight the Dark Wizards. Get over here. That's the one part I hate. Oh, come on. Really? Get back over here, Delrith. Oh. Uh-oh. Heal. Heal. Really? Are we gonna have to fight this guy first? Get a prayer on. Man, I don't remember this being this intense. Haven't even fought the boss yet. Okay, come on. Attack Delrith. Alright, put Silverlight on. And now we're finally attacking him. At least he's only got 7 HP. Must be easier than the wizard. Hey, and our HP went up. Now, what was that incantation again? Alright, and this is why you write it down or take notes on that. So, ours was Aber, Camaranthum, or wait. I think I messed that up. I did. Alright, so it's Aber, then this Gapido, then Camaranthum, Carmel, and whatever that one is. Alright, with the proper incantation recited, Delrith is sucked into the vortex. Back into the dark dimension from which he came. Oh. It didn't let us see our quest rewards there. But for that quest, we did get 3 quest points. We have use of the Silverlight now. And we also got 5 kudos, which members can claim at the Historian Minas and Varric Museum. Well, we'll eventually go there at some point. Alright. Let's, well, I'm going to head back to the bank and prepare for the next quest. Alrighty, so we are over here in Port Sarum, and we want to talk to Captain Redbeard here for our next quest. Arr, matey. I'm in search of treasure. Our treasure you be after, eh? Well, I might be able to tell you where to find some for a price. What sort of price? Well, for example, if you can get me a bottle of rum, not just any rum, mind you. I'd like some rum made on Karamja Island. There's no rum like Karamja rum. And let's begin a pirate's treasure. Okay, I'll bring you some rum. You're a saint. Although it'll take a miracle to get it off Karamja. What do you mean? The customs office has been clamping down on the export of spirits. You seem like a resourceful young lad. I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to ship the stuff past them. Well, I'll give it a shot. Arr, that's the spirit. Alrighty. And so, in preparation for this quest, we want some gold with us to pay for the fare to get to Karamja Island. and a white apron, as well as a spade. And this is going to be a heck of a lot easier quest compared to the last one that we just did. Even though Demon Slayer wasn't that hard. Just a little bit more intense than what I would like it to be. Alright, we need to find one of these guys. Go to pay fair. Alright, let's go to Karamja for 30 gold pieces. Alright, let's find this rum. Oh, there's a tavern over here. I think that would be the best place to get this rum at. Alright, let's trade with Zambo. There we go, he's got the rum. Alright, buy one of those. And now just smuggle it out of here. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hello, I'm Luthus. I run the banana plantation here. Could you offer me employment on your plantation? Yes, I can sort something out. There's a crate ready to be loaded onto the ship. You wouldn't believe the demand for bananas from Wilden's shop over in Port Sarum. I think this is the 3rd crate I've shipped this month. If you could fill it up with bananas, I'll pay you 30 gold. Alright, let's do that. Let's get us some bananas. I might take some extras with me. Nothing's wrong with some bananas. Alright, that should be good. Let's go find this crate. Alright, this must be the crate. Let's use the rum on the crate. Awesome. And now let's bury it in some bananas. How many bananas do we need to put in here? Uh-oh, actually I ate one. Alright, 10 bananas. It takes 10 bananas. Now let's get our 30 gold. I filled the crate with bananas. Well done, here's your payment. Alright, that pays for our fare back at least. So let's head back to Port Sarum. Can I help you? Can I journey on this ship? You need to be searched before you can board. Search away, I have nothing to hide. Well, you've got some odd stuff, but it's all legal. Now you need to pay the boarding charge of 30 coins. Okay. Alright, now back at Port Sarum. Alright, let's get this rum. Alrighty, we want to go into this shop. Oh, let's put on our apron. Oh, well, can I get a job then? Well, you're keen, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you a go. Have you got your own white apron? Yes, I'm wearing it. I'm right in front of you with it. Alright. Now let's search this crate that's got the bananas. There we go. There's our rum. Now we go back to Captain Redbeard. Alright, Captain. Matey. Have you brought me some rum for your mate, Frank? Yes, I've got some. Now, a deal's a deal. I'll tell you about the treasure. I used to serve under a pirate captain called One-Eyed Hector. Hector was very successful and became very rich. But about a year ago, we were boarded by the customs and Excises? I don't know. Hector were killed along with many of the crew. I were one of the few to escape, and I escaped with this. And we got a key. This be Hector's key. I believe it opens his chest in an old room in the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. With any luck, his treasure will be in there. Okay, thanks. I'll go and get it. Alright, so now we want to go to the Blue Moon Inn. Alright, now we are at the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. Let's go up the stairs here. And Hector's old room should be right down this way. Let's... oh no, not drop the key. Let's use the key on the chest. Right, and then let's read the message here. Visit the city of the White Knights. In the park, Saradomin points to the X, which marks the spot. Alright, so now we want to go to Falador and go into the park there. So I'll meet you guys there real quick. Alrighty, so now we are at Falador's park, and we want to stand right here, right in front of the Saradomin statue right there. And we want to dig. And when you dig, a gardener's going to come out and attack you because he's complaining about the moles and now us digging holes. So just take care of him by either running away or knock him out. And then try it again. And there we go. We have completed Pirate's Treasure. And we got ourselves 2 quest points and One-Eyed Hector's treasure. So let's open up that treasure. And we got, what does it give us? It gives us 450 coins plus a gold ring and then a sapphire, or not sapphire. Sorry, a emerald. So not really bad. I should have done this quest a lot sooner though. It's a really easy quest. Alrighty, so our next quest is the Knight Sword. We want a red berry pie, 2 iron bars, and a pickaxe, as well as some food because we are going to be trying to survive some attacks from some high-level monsters. But we want to talk to the squire here in Falador at the White Knight Castle. Hello, I am the squire to surviving. Wouldn't you prefer to be a squire for me? No, sorry, I'm loyal to surviving. Alright, that wasn't the right dialogue option then. And how was life as a squire? Well, surviving is a good guy to work for. However, I'm in a spot of trouble today. I've gone and lost surviving sword. I can make a new one if you like. Thanks for the offer. I'd be surprised if you could, though. The thing is, this sword is a family heirloom. It has been passed down through through Viven's family for 5 generations. It was originally made by the Incamo dwarves who were a particularly skilled tribe of dwarf smiths. I doubt anyone could make it in the style they do. So would these dwarves make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Incano tribe exists anymore. I should think Reldu, the palace librarian in Varrock, will know. He has done a lot of research on the races of Glenore. I don't suppose you could try and track down the Incamo dwarves for me? I've got so much work to do. Alright, let's do it. Let's start the quest. Okay, I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. As I say, the best place to start should be with Reldo. Alright, so we want to go talk to Reldo back at the Varrock Palace. Alrighty, here's Reldo. Hello, stranger. See, what do you know about the Incamo dwarves? The Incamo dwarves, you say? Ah, yes. For many hundreds of years, they were the world's most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving race was wiped out during the barbarian invasion of that time. So, are there any Incano left at all? I believe a few of them survived, but with the bulk of the population destroyed, their numbers have dwindled even further. They tend to keep to themselves, and they tend not to tell people that they're descendants of Incamo, which is why people think the tribe is extinct. However, you could try taking them some red berry pie. They really like red berry pie. I believe I remember a couple living in Osgarnia near the cliff on the Osgarnia southern peninsula. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go pretty much south of Port Sarum. So I will run over there real quick and meet you guys there. Alrighty, so we are right down here just south of Port Sarum. And we want to talk to this guy. Are you a Incano dwarf? I need a special sword. I don't talk about that sort of thing anymore. I'm getting old. Would you like a red berry pie? You see Throgo's eyes light up. I'd never say no to a red berry pie. We Incano dwarves love them. They're great. You hand him over the pie. He eats the pie. And there go Potts his stomach. By Guthix, that was good pie. Anyone who makes pie like that has to be all right. Could you make a special sword for me? Well, after bringing me my favorite food, I guess I should give it a go. What sort of sword is it? I need you to make a sword for one of Falador's knights. He had one which was passed down through 5 generations, but his squire has lost it. So we need an identical one to replace it. A knight sword, eh? Well, I need to know exactly how it looked before I could make a new sword. All the Falador knights used to have swords with unique designs according to their position. Could you bring me a picture or something? I'll go and ask his squire and see if I can find one. Alright, so now we have to go all the way back to Falador and talk to the squire again. Alright, so we went back to Falador and we talked to the squire again, and he told us about a portrait in Sir Viven's cupboard in his room. Thankfully, he wasn't in his room. We were able to steal this portrait. But now we want to go all the way back to the Incano dwarf south of Port Sarum. Alright, now that we're back here with Thurgood, Going about this sword. Have you got a picture of the sword for me yet? I have found a picture of the sword I would like you to make. Alright, we give him the portrait. You'll need to get me some stuff to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars to make the sword to start with. I'll also need an ore called bluerite. Bluerite is useless for making actual weapons, except crossbows, but I'll need some as decoration for the hilt. It is a very rare ore. The only place I know where to get it is under this cliff here, but it is guarded by a very powerful ice giant. Most of the rocks in that cliff are pretty useless and don't contain much of anything, but there's definitely some bluerite in there. You'll need a little bit of mining experience to be able to find it. Okay, I'll go find them. See, we should have the right mining requirement. But let's get up into this dungeon and find us some bluerite ores. Alrighty, so we are in the dungeon. We just have to get by these guys. This isn't even the worst of it yet. See, we got a level 28 hobgoblin. But I believe these ice giants and ice warriors are like level 50. So let's get our run turned on so we can try to run by these guys. And this is why I brought food. Alright. Now if we go up here. Now that ice warrior should get caught. Yeah. And we are just going to mine this. Now, you only need 1 for the quest, but I'm going to get a total of 3 of them. I'm just going to do a little bit of world hopping, just because it takes a little bit for the ore to replenish itself. Okay, back with Thurgo. Can you make me the replacement sword now? How are you doing finding the sword materials? I have them here. Alright, he makes us the sword. Thank you very much. Just remember to call in with more pie sometime. Alrighty, so now with the bluerite sword, we want to head back to Survivin's Squire and turn this quest in. Alrighty, back to the Squire. I have retrieved your sword for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was seriously worried I would have to own up to Survivin'. Alright, we have completed a knight's sword. We get 1 quest point and 12,725 smithing experience. If we don't get a level or 2 from smithing out of this, I don't know what's going on. Alright, smithing to level 39. Do steel warhammers. Okay. Alrighty, and there we go. So we only have 4 quests left to do. We have the Courser Cruise, Dragon Slayer 1, Misala. What is that? I can't even pronounce that. Misthalin Mystery. Okay. And then the Shield of Arv, or however. Oh, some of these words, I swear. Me and reading. Alright. So, in the next one, we will take on the rest of these quests, minus Dragon Slayer. And then we will start preparing for Dragon Slayer. We are almost done with free to play. Almost done with it. Awesome. But alrighty, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.